Both ways can make you a business owner. But again, starting with a digital product that is ready-made makes it easier and faster for you to have a business, an online business. Thank you for being here, Wealth Code with Rosemary. Thank you, Pimoredi. Moremi, thank you, Caroline Wamboy. Asante sana. Just like the live, share it so that at least we can start learning together. Let me mirror my camera so that at least you can be able to learn there, because we want to talk about digital marketing. Digital marketing. Thank you. Digital marketing. What is digital marketing? Now, digital marketing is promoting products in the online space. As simple as that. That digital marketing is promoting products in the online space. They can be physical products, sometimes services, or sometimes digital products. And here, we are here so that I can show you exactly how you can start with digital products. You can either choose to have a done for you digital product or do it yourself product. I started mine with a done for you because initially, that is last year, that is in May 2025, I didn't know how to create one. And when I saw that I could get a digital product that was ready made and mine was just to start with it, I jumped on board, I invested in it, and I learned the skills, I implemented the skills, and that is why a year later, I'm still here telling you that you can start an online business and make money through digital products. I don't know if you've ever heard of a digital product there, just comment digital. Comment digital. Kim just said thank you for being here. Yes, digital products, what are they? Because I want you to think about a digital product being an online product, a product that you can only access over the internet. You do not have any other option. You need to have the internet for you to be able to access these digital products. So, number one, we need to understand what a digital product is and how we can access it. We've said digital marketing is promoting products in the online space. So, digital product. I want to think of it as an online product, one that you can only access via the internet, one that you can only access through the internet. The other thing that I want you to think about it when I talk of a digital product, think of a downloadable product, a product that you cannot use unless you download it, a product that you cannot use unless you download it. If you are a person who likes watching movie, then you understand what I mean. Whether you are using Netflix, whether you are using the Blue Sticks, the Gojira, others, the movie box. Either way, even if you are using these apps, it comes a time when you are required to download that movie so that you can be able to watch it. That movie is an example of a digital product. And if you always pay for the subscription on Netflix, then I assure you, you've been using a digital product and you've been making money for the owners of that movie. And today I'm here to show you how you can also make your own digital product and start making money out of it, because it is possible. It is possible. And there are two ways you can start with a digital product. Now, we got two categories of digital products. There is the category that I talk of, done for you. Done for you. A done for you digital product. Now, a done for you digital product refers to one that is ready made. I want you to think of the word ready made, whereby you do not have to think of of the niche that you want to venture. You don't have to think of where to start. It doesn't even take you time to start with it because it is just ready made. All right, it is just ready made. So we have this one. It is a done for you. That one is ready made. Yours is just to buy it and then you start selling it. Simple as that, and you start making money out of it. Now, the other type of digital product that you can start your business with is one that is called do it yourself. Do it yourself, abbreviated as DIY, do it yourself. This one we call it DFY. So a DIY, do it yourself. Do it yourself. This means that you will be the person to create your first digital product, and that start selling. How much have you made this week? I've made one sale. It's good to be honest. I've made one sale of 13,000. Thank you, Dykes, for that question. So do it yourself. All right. So there's the do it yourself and there's the done for you. Do it yourself. You follow the 5 steps that I normally share on how to create your first product. That means that you will be the one to create it. You'll be the one to come up with that digital product, price it, and even market it. You'll also be the one to create what we call an online store for yourself, such that now everything you are doing it from scratch, and it is possible. I just want to give a scenario of when you choose to buy a car. So if you choose to buy a car and actually want to drive all the way to Nairobi, if you buy the car, it will take you to Nairobi. That is your destination, right? And someone can just choose to build that car from scratch, get the wheels, get the engine, get everything, connect them. At the end of the day, the person will still be able to make that car and they will be able to reach to the destination. If it was Nairobi, they will still be able to reach Nairobi. So either way, whether you bought the car or whether you created the car, both of them were able to make you reach Nairobi. So you are reaching your destination at the end of the day. But what now brings in the difference is the hustle, the time that you require for you to reach there. So stay tuned because I'll be sharing the 5 steps that you need to create your first digital product. You can choose to start with it. So I'll be sharing the 5 steps for free. And I'll also be sharing the apps that you need for you to be able to create your first digital product. And remember, as you think of creating the first digital product, you got to remember that you have to create one that is going to solve a problem, because people do not buy products. Normally, people buy solutions. People normally buy solutions. So I want to go straight and talk about the advantages of starting with a done for you product. Advantages of starting with a done for you product. Advantages of starting digital marketing with a done for you product. So with a DFY. With a DFY, those are the advantages I want to share here. Remember, I've said it's like when you just buy a car and you want it to take you to a certain destination. So one of the things is that the a done for you product allows you to start immediately. So you immediately start immediately. Why? Because it is already made. Yours is just to plug in, personalize it, and the moment you personalize it, you are able to start it immediately. So there's no need to spend days or weeks creating a product. You already have something ready made for you. Just like I said, the way you normally go to a shop, maybe buy a bulb and just go ahead and fix it and you got light. That is it. You start immediately when you have a done for you a digital product. The other advantage is less learning curve. You got a less learning curve. Less learning curve. Less learning curve. What do you mean by this? You do not need to master tools. Let's say, like when we want to create a digital product, we master tools like ChatGPT, Canva. graphic design, and many others, how to make sales and all others. All right. So when we have a done for you digital product, you got a less learning curve, and that ensures that you are able to start immediately, because you don't have to learn a lot. What you need to do is to master the skills of marketing that product. If the product is solving a problem, then you only need to learn how to market it. But when you are starting with a do it yourself, you got to go all the way from scratch, learn how to, and master Canva, ChatGPT, or maybe Cloud, how to do graphic designs and all this. So you realize that when you have a done for you, you got a less learning curve. If you're learning, comment there learning. Comment there learning. If you're learning something, comment there learning. Then we have number 3, faster results. When you start with this one, you can get faster results. You get faster results. How are the results? Because once you have the done for you digital product, you do not need to focus on creating one. It is already there. It is already available. So what happens is you will have it, plug in with your details, have that simple online store, and then the next thing that happens is you are able to focus on just making sales. So you just focus on doing attraction marketing, and also focus on learning marketing. Just that, marketing and attraction marketing. And when I say attraction marketing, it is simple. This is where customers will come and find you instead of you going to search for customers. As simple as that. So you are positioning yourself strategically so that customers can come to you. Just like when you know a certain brand and you want to go and buy, let's say, a blender, you definitely go to the supermarket searching for that exact brand that you are confident with. It's because that brand has positioned itself very well, so that you just go there and buy. So when it also comes to the online space, you get faster results with a done for you digital product. Why? Because yours is just to focus on getting your customers, nothing more. And customers will come through attraction marketing. So you get faster results. The other one is that you build confidence. You build confidence very fast, because you do not have any doubt of the product that you have. It was already created for you, and therefore it meant that it is something that is just for you to consume. You don't like have doubts. Did I do the right thing? Am I trending on the right path? You don't have such worries. You do not have such worries. So it builds your confidence. And by the way, the time you make your first sale with a ready-made digital product, it helps you feel like it is workable. It helps you understand that the business is existing and it's working. And it also gives you the confidence that when I create my digital product, then I'm also going to make a sale. All right. So it builds your confidence through the sales that you shall make, because it tells you, wow, it works. Just like me, when I made my first sale, it is still remains to be the best sale that I made. Why? Because it was approved, and it built my confidence that for sure the business is there and it is working. And I like when people ask me, what is it that you sell? And I tell them, I sell education. I sell education on digital marketing, because inside you learn how to create your own digital products. And today I'm going even to share that for free. You learn how to create your own digital products, how to do email marketing, how to have an automated business, learn attraction marketing, build communities that are also going to pay you. I don't know whether you are a Facebook person or a YouTube person or even a TikTok person, but you've seen some of the pages telling you to subscribe. Subscribe. The moment you see someone has a link where you subscribe, those people have got communities. And for you to subscribe in that community, sometimes it asks you to pay some small amount. Let's say even 100. Others you only join by 1,000, and it is usually monthly. what they've done is that they've built communities, and these communities are paying. So you can also build other communities outside social media platforms. Thank you for the follow, Negusa. You can also have communities that are paying you outside. For example, we have one app called School. I don't know whether you've ever seen it. This one allows you to build a community that is going to pay you. And I see we have School that per month someone is paying around 5,000. So if you are a Kenyan and you're able to create a community that is paying, you can imagine how much you can make at the end of the month or even the year. All right. So I've said once you make even a sale, it builds the confidence with a done for you digital product. The other main point is that it saves you time. Saves you time. Saves you time. It saves a lot of time. The time to research, the time to decide what niche you want, the time to even like design, the time to learn for you to how to edit these digital products. You see, it saves you time because it is ready made. You don't have to think of the niche, you don't have to design, you don't have to edit. Everything is done for you. And the other thing is that you are getting a blueprint, a proven one that has been there and it has been known to make sales or to solve a certain problem. So it saves you a lot of time. It saves you a lot of time. But remember, I said whether done for you or a do it yourself, both of them can make you money. What happens is the difference in the timing and all this that I'm highlighting here. And the other thing is learn by doing. It allows you to learn by doing. Learn by doing. It allows you to learn by doing. What happens is as you sell the done for you digital product, you'll see customers want, customers you'll see customers wanting that product because you've already learned from it. The other thing is that it makes it easier for you to create your own digital product because at least you got a comparison. Whatever you are creating and whatever you bought, you are getting to see the comparison. How was this one done? This one was able to make sales. How am I doing mine? Am I on the right track? So you learn by doing because you're learning from the digital product that you already bought, and now you have the one that you are creating. So you will go ahead comparing, and then you will definitely at the end of the day you'll be able to tell whether it can make sales or whether you've created cannot make sales. So it is possible for you to learn by doing, because I normally say that inside the programs that I have, there are three slogans that I always talk about. You got to learn. Number one, you got to learn. You got to learn. Number two, you got to implement what you're learning. And number three, you got to earn. The main focus is to earn, but you cannot earn if you've not learned. And you cannot earn if you've not implemented what you are learning. So three things. You got to be comfortable learning, implement, and then start earning. All right? So these are the advantages of starting with a done for you digital product. Just give you a second to take a screenshot. This is why starting with a done for you makes it easier for you to thrive in digital marketing. I started digital marketing last year. That is on May 2025, on 28th. That is when I bought my first digital product. It was in form of a program. I've had it for a whole year and I got nothing to regret. You can imagine the consistency for a whole year. If it wasn't working, then I wouldn't be here to tell you that you can also start. So if you are a stay-home mom, you are a dad who wants to supplement the income, you are one person who is not employed and you've been searching for a job, I urge you to start digital marketing and start with digital products. You can start with done for you, or you can go ahead and start with do it yourself. Now, I want to share 5 steps of how now you can create your own. I've given you the platform of how you can start with what I have. And now I want to share with you how you can start with your own, where you are going to do it yourself. I'll be sharing the 5 steps on how you can create your first digital product. So if you're learning with me, comment there, do it yourself so that I can show you the 5 steps on how you can create your first digital product. Price it even at $50 or maybe even at $30. Make a sale daily and you got yourself an income. I'm sharing this one out for free. That there are opportunities that are there. Maybe we've not known them. That is why I'm exposing you. That I've given you, you can start. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so we go direct now to do it yourself. And I'll be sharing the 5 steps. So I'm sharing the 5 steps to creating your first digital product. Step number one. Step one, to creating a digital product. Step number one is that you need tools. The tools that you need. Of course, you need to have a phone. You need to have a phone or a laptop. Having a laptop is just an added advantage. But if you have an Android phone, a smartphone, you are good to go. You are good to go. Now, number two, you require to have access to the internet. Access to internet. It doesn't matter whether it will be Wi-Fi. It doesn't matter whether you are going to use data bundles. The point is you are able to access the internet. All right. Then you go to create some few hours just to learn, and not necessarily to be a block of 2 hours or 3 hours. No, you can just say 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, depending with what you do. For example, I normally use small pockets of time when I'm at my workplace because I'm very busy during working hours, and therefore I just use small pockets of time to create content and all that. So you also require like 2 hours per day. 2 hours, that is per day. So those are the tools. But when you want to create, you only need 2 hours once, just once, not twice, only once. And now through the phone, you also require to have what we call the apps, the applications on your phone. You require ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I know you've heard of ChatGPT. You require ChatGPT. Niandikia hapo ChatGPT if you've ever heard of it. ChatGPT, right? For me, ChatGPT, because that is one of the tools that you require. You require ChatGPT. There are others who use cloud, but cloud is the one that is already upgraded, and you have to, thank you, Omosa, and you have this one, you got to pay for it. It's usually not that free. But ChatGPT is free unless you want to upgrade. When you upgrade, that is when now they charge you. Because I know maybe you've seen them say upgrade or maybe subscribe, but initially it is usually free. And I say it is free. So you need ChatGPT. You need ChatGPT. This one will help you brainstorm the idea that you have. It can bring it to life because you've got to give it some information of what you want to create, and it is going to brainstorm on your behalf, so you don't have to like scratch your head, oh, I want to know this and all that. So ChatGPT. The other app that you need is Canva. Ever heard of Canva? You got to learn how to design using Canva. The moment you create your first digital product, it has to be attractive even to the eyes. When someone visits your website, they got to see, wow, this something is very attractive. Because if you go to our website and even the colors are very boring, what happens next? You don't feel like you want to go ahead and see what is inside. But when you've used Canva to design that digital product that you've created, then it becomes very beautiful, very attractive, and someone is attracted to even want to know more about the product. So step number one is you having the tools in place, ChatGPT and Canva, and of course they will be through the phone. They will be inside the phone or maybe the laptop. Step number two, well, what you need, step two. Step number two is you now asking yourself what kind or what will be the focus of the digital product. What do you want to which area do you want to venture into? And that is what we call the niche. And I want to talk about the focus, because as you create a digital product, you got to know that you are not selling that digital product to everyone. It has got to be the people that you are targeting. If you are a tailor, if you are a tailor, you maybe want to show us how to make a dress. All right. It therefore means that this digital product will be focused on to people who really want to make dresses. So it cannot be focused to people who are like me, who are teachers. You see it? That's why I'm saying you got to choose your niche, because a digital product is not sold to everyone. You got to have what we call a perfect customer. A perfect customer is one who really requires that digital product. So you got to focus so that you can get your perfect customer. Now let me go back to the niche. I know here maybe we have plumbers, maybe here we have tailors, or even we have teachers like me. When I talk of the niche or the focus, or I can even call it the theme, I want to talk about what I know and I've realized there is a gap or there is a problem, all right? And I want to offer a solution to it. Let me give an example with the teachers. Currently, we are having the CBE, the curriculum we are having the CBE curriculum, all right? And people are really out there searching for how to make the schemes of work that are aligning with the guidelines that have been given. People are searching for lesson plans, all right? People are also searching for assessments. So there is a gap already that is existing. If I can just sit down and follow these prompts, and I tell ChatGPT to create for me schemes of work for term 2, and then I give it the topics that shall be covered, the objectives. What it does, it goes ahead and brainstorms on my behalf. It creates the digital product in form of a schemes of work. And then the next thing I'm going to do is that I can now use the Canva to design it, and then I market it. And let's say I even say I'm selling it at 100 bob. Are teachers going to buy it? Just comment there whether they can buy. Are they going to buy it? Yes. This one I can for truly tell you, yes, they will buy, because with 100 bob, they realize, oh, I can get whatever I've been thinking. I mean, I don't want to struggle. I just want things that are ready made. They will buy. You want to make the dress that I had said, you start from all the way from getting the material, you tell us the type of material, you show us how to do the measurements, how even to cut it, and even how to knit it. You iron the cloth as you record yourself, and there you got your first digital product. And then you can use the ChatGPT prompts to create for you the words that you got to use so that you can have your first digital product having content that is written and it is accompanied by a video. Do you think people are going to buy it? Yes, people want to learn how to make dresses. Let us look at those people who bake the pastries. That is also a niche that you can focus on. Let me know how many people are able to make cakes. How many know how to bake a cake? How many? Can I sell it many times, or I have to create different products every day? Please, Stella, thank you for that question. It's a well thought question. You only create a digital product once, just once, and you can sell it as many times as possible. No limit. And that's why I tell people that you make a lot of money out of it, because you only create it once, but you sell it as many times as possible. As many times as possible. And I want to give you an example of a video that maybe you've ever taken. That video, let's say you had gone to an occasion, you took a video, maybe it was a wedding, you took a video, and then one or two of your friends who had not attended, and they ask you how was the wedding, and you send them the video. What happens is that they receive the video, but you are still left with the very same copy of that video, such that even if you have 10 other people who will come, you can share the very same video to them. You can sell it to them. You can share it to them, and you're still left with the very same video. That's how a digital product behaves. You create it only once, but you are able to sell it as many times as possible. Back to the niche. I was talking about, thank you for the follow. I was talking about those people who bake. I actually don't know how to bake, but if I come across someone who is saying that I got to show you how you can bake and you got to buy this one at 200 bob, definitely I will buy. Why? The person has come with a solution of how should I bake a cake? What steps should I follow? It is there, it is guided. So a digital product is not only meant for people who are professionals. No, you can be a stay-home mom, but you know how to do the clean. You got some cleaning hacks. You tell us that if we use baking soda to clean this, it does clean. If you just package that knowledge, you're still going to make an income, because you'll be able to create a what? A digital product around that and market it. And of course, I assure you, you will make sales. So this is the niche, the focus, or what we are calling the theme of what you want to create, because you got to decide your theme. So we go to the next one. I want to talk about and say that when we are talking of the theme and the focus, you got to remember that here you got to first create the product, so that from there you can also talk about earning. So the product that we are talking about here must identify a problem. I hope I've said that. It must identify a problem, or what we call a gap in that area. What gap exists? What gaps are existing? What gaps are existing? So you got to check on the gaps that are existing. Then from there, you got to come up with a solution. You got to come up with a solution. And when you have offered a solution, what follows next? It's just money. Let me ask you, what do you normally buy? Do you normally buy products, or do you buy solutions? What do you buy? When you even go to the supermarket, or when you go to the shop, or when you go to the market, what are you buying? Are you really interested in that product, or you buy a solution? Thank you. We normally buy solutions. We are in the cold season. So I will go there and search for a jacket, or even a fleece or a sweater. It's not because I'm really interested in the sweater or the jacket or whatever. No, it's the cold. I got a problem. I'm feeling cold. So I'll go buy the solution. People do not buy products. People buy solutions. So as you check on your niche, ensure you've identified a problem, sorry, you have identified the problem. And then from there, search for a perfect solution. And once you have a perfect solution, what follows next? People are going to buy solutions, because people normally buy solutions. People buy solutions. So again, I give you just seconds to take a screenshot of this, so that you can go through it during your own time. And once you're done, comment they are done, so that we go to step number 3. So step number 1, so just take a screenshot, and when you're done, comment they are done. So we go to step number 3. Remember, I said the tools that you need a phone, and inside it you need to have ChatGPT and Canva. And step number 2 is you identifying your niche. It is you identifying your niche, so that it matches with your perfect customer. And you say, identify the problem, get a solution, and thereafter money will follow. Thank you for that. Okay, now let me go to step number 3. Step number 3. You're also learning, comment they are learning. Step number 3. Step 3. Now, in step number 3, we want to talk about the digital product. We want to talk about the digital product. And here I want to focus on what it is and the categories in which, thank you for saying you're learning, and the categories in which you can package it. Okay. Now, like I had written here, that a digital product is an online product. If you are a Netflix person there, comment Netflix. Comment Netflix. If you are a Netflix person, comment Netflix. If you're a Spotify person, also comment there Spotify, because I know we are here. All right. So a digital product is simply an online product. An online product. You only access it through the internet. If today I was able to send you a video or a picture via WhatsApp, the next thing that happens is that as you receive it, you will have to download it. Therefore, it is a digital product because you are only able to access it through the internet and after downloading it. So therefore, we say it is downloadable, it is an online product, it is a product that you access through the internet. Just that. All right. So we want to talk about the various categories in which you can create. So number 1, the category. So let me just write here category that you can choose. Remember, we have now ChatGPT. We've already identified our niche, but then we got to choose whether we want to do entertainment, digital product, okay? Because that is one category. This is where people create movies, people sing, all right? People create comedy clips and all that. That is under entertainment. Let me tell you, when you think of digital product, think of a picture you've ever taken, think of a video that you've ever taken, because for sure that is a digital product. You have always seen influencers. What do they influence us with? It's just their videos, their lifestyle, and all that. Okay. So in the entertainment, this is now where we talk of movies. A movie is a good example of a digital product. I know there is a movie that currently has gone viral. It's called The Polygamist. I've not watched it. I don't know whether you've heard about it. But if I choose to watch Polygamist today, I'll have to download that Polygamist movie. And someone who is in Canada, if they choose to watch the very same movie, they will also have to download it. If I'm supposed to pay some subscription, I'll pay it while I'm here in Kenya and access the movie. Similarly, someone who is in Canada will pay the very same subscription using the currency, their currency, and they will still be able to access the very same movie. Are we together at that point? That means that if you've created a digital product under entertainment, if anyone is able to come across it all over the world, they will be accessing the very same product. And therefore, a movie is a good example of a digital product in the entertainment category. So as you create your digital product, you got to ask yourself, do I want to do entertainment or do I want to do other categories? Here I've said movies, music. You've even had people say that they are paid by YouTube. Understand? It's because they've placed on YouTube what? Digital products. Okay. So you can talk of music, you can talk of movies, you can talk of comedy, and so on and so forth. The other category, we call it transformational, or we can call it educational. So it's you to choose your path. So I've said the one was entertainment. The other area that you can venture into is the educational or the transformational category. This is where you'll be solving problems, but through offering the solution, you are transforming people. You are transforming people. Thank you for being here. You are transforming people in the way they see things, in the way they perceive things. Initially, I didn't know what a digital product was. Actually, when I was buying it, I only knew I was buying education. but I didn't know the transformation that I would have later after learning from the program. Is there a transformation? Yes. Do I understand digital marketing? Yes. Do I understand how to do attraction marketing? Definitely I do. Do I know how to run an automated business? Yes, I definitely do. Because I bought education that has transformed me, and I've been able to understand digital marketing in a better way. Similarly, if you choose now to create a digital product that is going to be transformational, then you are going to make sure that it impacts on the people so that they can get transformed. So you can choose either the education way or you can choose the entertainment way. Now, with these ones, this is where maybe you've heard people talk of an electronic book. Which digital product have you ever heard of? So I can choose to create a book. Let's say you are a chef. You can decide to create Kenyan cuisines, where you are showing us how we can make mokimo, how we can make ugali, how we can make nyama choma and all that, and you've prepared all that detailed one. That is for the Kenyan cuisines or maybe the African cuisines. So when we are able to access your book via the internet, you'll have created an ebook. Is it transformational? Yes. Are we going to learn and implement the skills inside? Yes, because you'll have shown us what we need, the portions we need, so that we can make a certain meal. All right, that will be transformation. So under this, you can create maybe an ebook. You can create an e-course. An e-course. This is where I was talking about dressmaking. You are showing us from single first step to up to the point where we are selling it. An e-course. You can have something like an e-program. An e-program just means that you have so many courses inside. You put them together to create a digital product. You can also create things like tutorials. Tutorials. How many have ever heard of PDF? Comment there, PDF. You can have them in form of PDF. How many have come across the word PDF? Comment there, PDF. A PDF is a form of a document that you access over the internet, right? So you can have it in form of PDF. Sometimes they can just be in form of videos. Have you seen people who do crocheting? Thank you for that. The PDF is just an example of a digital product. If you've seen people who normally crochet, like we have the Osonayans and all these other companies, you realize that they will show you how even to do the stitches. All right. And then when you want to learn more, they tell you got to pay this amount of money. And when you just pay, what you see are just videos showing you how to do the stitches. So a PDF, a video, a tutorial, an e-program, all these fall under the category of education. Now the difference with the entertainment is that this one you're creating content that people are just going to consume. You can even choose it to be something that is really entertaining or something that is inspiring, but just meant for people to consume. But when it comes to this one, they are not just consuming, they are learning, they are implementing, and definitely they can be able to make money out of it. Because if I learn how to crochet, the next thing I will crochet, I will have my ready-made maybe sweaters or maybe socks or whatever it is, and then I can go ahead and start selling. So you can choose between the two categories. So I don't know which one suits you. Is it the transformational one or the entertainment? Because I want to go to step 4. Transformational one or the entertainment? Which one do you feel like it can be your category? I want to go to step 4. Step 4. And remember, I said you can choose to undergo all this. There are 5 steps, or you can just choose to start with a ready-made one. Step number 4 is what we call creating an online store. Creating an online store. Now, with an online store, most people normally call it the website. Ever heard of website? Comment website. If you've ever heard of website, comment their website. Most people will refer to an online store as a website, but there's a difference. There is a difference between an online store and a website. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Stella. You've heard of a website, but I want to just tell you the difference between a website. A website will also be hosted in an online store. Let me just write it here so that you can understand. This one, I just call it an online brochure. This one is an online brochure or even a flyer, a brochure. And a website normally has the function of advertising the offers that you have, maybe what you're selling or what you do. And that is why when you go to some website, the first page maybe talks of discover how you can make money in the online space using digital products and such. I've just given an example. All right. A website is just a way of advertising what you have. Okay, are we together up to that point? It's just an advert that is in the online space. That is the website. Okay, but then when now we are talking of an online store, it's where now we have the website that is doing the advert for us. It's now where we have a point where we can have our product having its price. So an online store allows you to do pricing of the digital product. It allows you to do pricing of the digital product. For example, let me just give you an example of Kilimall or maybe Jumia. When you visit their website, you will see products. You'll see the products, it will display the products with their prices. But then, if you want to purchase one of the products, they show you a cart. On the right hand side, there's a cart where you put whatever you want to buy. That is just a website. But the moment now you go ahead and you are able to make payment in there, you already now have the website being hosted in an online store. So you go ahead and make the payment there. So pricing of digital product is done in the online store. The online store also does this thing for you. It collects payment on your behalf. So you don't have to be there to negotiate. Thank you for the follow. You don't have to be there to negotiate with the people how much. They already went inside. They were able to see the offers that you have. The next thing is that they saw that the product you have is solving their problem. So the next thing, when you make the payment, the online store collects the payment on your behalf. It does this 24/7 on your behalf, and therefore it does the heavy lifting. What else does it do? The other thing is it delivers your product, delivers the product. It delivers the product. What does that mean? It means you can be offline, but someone comes across your website, then they get attracted to the offers that you have. They see the product you have is solving their problem. They make the payment, the online store does the collection, and it delivers the product instantly. Instantly. So that means you can make money while you are asleep. You can make money while you are traveling. You can even make money while you are offline. So you need to create a simple online store. Now, this online store can be created under companies that can allow you to do it for free. We got companies like Seller. I don't know whether you've heard of Seller. We got companies like Seller. Seller. Have you heard of Seller? We got companies like Seller. We got companies like System.io. They allow you to get your product hosted there for free. System.io. We got beacons.ai. Beacons.ai. We also have Gumroad. There is a company called Gumroad, and we also have another company called Nestige. So my digital products for my case, one is on Seller and another one is on System IO. You can have as many as possible. These ones are going to allow you to create a simple online store that can collect the payment for you, deliver the good for you, such that people can just buy while you are asleep or even when you are offline. And this is how people say they make money on in the online space while they are asleep. This is the area that allows you to have an automated business, because you can even decide that people, when they put an email, they can have follow-up emails later that you've created, and you only create them once, then they can have the emails do the follow-up on your behalf, and therefore people can just come back, buy the product, and deliver it. And now the last and the most important part is step number 5. You've already created your digital product, you've categorized it, you've created an online store. So the next thing is for you to do what we call marketing, digital marketing. That is the last point. So let us look at it quickly. So for those who are taking a screenshot, take a screenshot and then comment they are done, so that we go to the next one. Thank you for the like. So we want to go to the art of digital marketing. Comment they are done if you've taken a screenshot. Thank you, Frank. It's not Frank, it's Park Flowers. Goshen Flowers, thank you. So we go to the next one. That is the last stage or the last step. The last step, because now we've already created our digital product, we've been able to know the problem it is going to solve. So the next thing, how do we make money out of it? And the next bit of it is now marketing. We go to learn step 5, the art of digital marketing. The art of digital marketing. Now, who buys? How do we know? Thank you for the flower. How do we know? Thank you for the rose. Thank you. How do we know that you got a digital product that is solving the problem for us? How do we know that? It is through marketing. And when I say marketing, I'm talking about online marketing. So I'm talking about online marketing. This is where you get to tell people you got a digital product that is solving their problem. You got to tell people that you are here, and the product you have is going to maybe shed light on where they had always felt that there was darkness. Art of digital marketing. Now here, we normally leverage on social media platforms. There are many ways you can do it, but the platforms that we use are social media. You can also post it on high traffic websites, but let me talk about social media because that is what many people are conversant with. Similarly, the same way you see people saying, I'm selling laptops, I'm selling this, it is the same way. But when it comes to digital products, we use a strategy called attraction marketing. So you leverage on social media. Comment there the social media platforms that you know. Which platforms do you know? And I'll be telling you why social media. Comment there the ones that you know. Here are the social media platforms that we have. I want to talk about the 4 common one. We got what we call TikTok, the one that shows us how even the clock does it. TikTok, thank you. We got also YouTube. I'm going to call it YT. We also have Facebook, and we also have IG. IG is Instagram, but there's the marketplace. There are so many marketplaces. We have Pinterest, LinkedIn. There are so many, Gigi, and all these. Okay, All these are platforms on social media that can allow us to market the products that we have. And why do we go for social media platforms? It's because we have 5.8 billion people on social media platforms, and they spend about 2 hours. Thank you for saying Instagram. They spend about 2 hours per day. 5.8. I don't know whether you've checked the match time that you normally use, but 2 hours per day. Yes, you realize that you normally use even more. So we have 5.8 billion people spending 2 hours per day. Okay. Out of these 5.8 billion people, 2.2 are on TikTok. 2.2 billion people are on TikTok. And that is why you've seen TikTok exploding. It's now currently it's even a search engine. So many people have moved here. I've not said these ones are not working. All right, they are working. I'm actually a Facebook person, not even a TikTok person so much. I'm a Facebook person. All this they do work. But for TikTok, we got the highest number of people who are just scrolling. They are just scrolling. So 95% of them are scrolling, searching, maybe to be entertained or to learn how they can make money online. And that is where we can find most people. Where there is traffic, it's where we expect to make sales. And that is why I'm saying you got to learn the art of marketing and choose the platform depending on the one that you are comfortable with. And how do you reach out to people? Through content creation. So the activity that you do is just content creation. Content creation, nothing more. It's just content creation. You can choose to show your face, or you can choose to do what we call faceless, where you don't show your face but you are creating content. You can choose to show your face just like me. It is still okay. So through content, you'll be able to create, maybe you can go live, like I'm live here, and it is not a must. You can do a video, or maybe the shorts if you are on YouTube, or you can even do texts. You do messages, you write, that is, you just post on your page. Or you can even do pictures where you've written to people, if you want to start, this is what you do. It's just a matter of choice. And I'll say you can choose to show your face or not to show your face. When you don't show your face, we talk about faceless marketing. When you show your face, it is still very okay. Remember, you got to build trust with people, because people buy from people um they like, or people they trust. They buy from people they like, they trust, or people they know. So I trusted a stranger last year, and I've seen the transformation. So the main point is, as you create your content, focus on solution. So your content, as you create it, let it focus on stating the problem every time and offering the solution. You state the problem and you offer the solution. Hope you've learned with me. If you want to, thank you for the follow. If you want to start your journey with a done for you digital product, all you need to do is visit the link that is in my bio. You've seen it, I've written it here. I've written it here. Visit the link in bio to get a done for you digital product. You can start your journey there. Click on that link, learn what is there. If you feel you want to start with the done for you digital product, just make your sale there and you're going to receive it instantly. Mine is educational, it is not on the entertainment category. It is educational, it is transformational, and you don't just get yourself a digital product, you get yourself a business. Because once you buy it and you want to resell it, you only need to pay. Thank you, Onesimus. Thank you for that comment. I feel honored. So I'm saying that if you want to resell the very same product, you only have to pay 1,500 there, and you'll be able to resell. I got products ranging from, I've put it today at 13. Actually, it goes for 39,000, but today is at 13. There's an offer. It is at 13,000. You also do a 1,500 if you want to resell it. Then the next one that I have goes for 23,530. The next one goes for 39, that is 49,530. The next one 89,530. Another one for 127,530, and another one at 202,000. So it's you just to choose. You are spoiled of choices, but the one that I've just put there on the link is just 13,000 because it has on offer. Other days I sell it at 39,000. So go ahead and start your journey. I'll be here to walk the journey with you, mentor you until you also succeed, because I want you also to become a mentor to others. I've enjoyed being with you here. Thank you very much, and looking forward to working together with you so that we keep learning and transforming people. And of course, the main point is making money. Let us not lie to one another. We want also to make money. So you're spoiled of choices. Do it yourself or start with a done for you digital product. Remember, you buy it once, sell it as many times as possible, and get to keep 100% profit. You create it once and keep on reselling it as many times as possible. Have a good day ahead. May God bless you, because if you are in Kenya, it is still morning hours. If you are in other countries, maybe it could be other times. Thank you very much. Have a good time. Thank you for joining me in this live. I normally go live when I get time. I don't want to say a specific time. It's when I get time, because I usually have busy schedules. I run this business on the side, and thank you for being supportive. Thank you. Have a good day ahead. Stand by if you want to start your journey. You can even pick my number here. That's my WhatsApp number. You can even contact me. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Mhm. Niko hapa. Sasa. Unakuwa unakuaje? Mkwaje? Kofiti. Ah, tami ni kofiti. Ama hii haijaenda. Umekuwa kwa lista. Ole. Nana pita wetu. Ona pita wetu. Amekuwa mgenda kaka wewe ndio kumagenda kaka. Inalala kazi. So tu jana ile sio bateta ya kazi ndio. Ile pesa ni batata sio ya. Uko ndio kumenye ndio kumira hapo ile bora. Ona hale hapo ona kwa hiyo utoke ndo kwa hiyo. Jana gari ndio kiroko kwenye gari si ndio kwa tena ngera hapo. Nyana rukine ile yakoragwo ngĩthiĩ wĩra nyona kwani clothes inaanguka funga clothes ibadilishe basi wamenya mũndũ ona gũtarĩ kwĩrĩre mĩrĩ ibazo hizo wagi alafu inakuwa inavaliwa na wale watu wanafunga. Niliwahi kuambia ama mtu amefunga taifa. Pole toto.
Sikuja hapa ane dakika akili
Dada shule ya kupeleke? Wewe. Uende shule ya bora shule ya kupeleke. Dada kupeleka na shule. Dada shule? Wewe. Napita. Unasema? Nilikuwa napita. Nilikuwa napita.
Amekurudia.
Unasema uende shule wewe. Wewe unapita. Wewe.
Mamaku. Ini nih ya.
What?